Hey, how's it? Cowboy Boss here. How you doing? All right, go Cowboys. Cowboys beat the Patriots, 38-3. Really quick before I get into the game, the tribute to Zeke was okay. I mean, was cool. I liked it. Um, if they did it, that's why I was like, if they do something cool. If they didn't, I wouldn't have thought of anything. I was like, don't you let him run. And I'm like, I hope he leaves happy. I hope all that stuff. But I don't want to see him making any type of impact on the game. And so there. But I do gotta say that I love the focus and I love the aggressive the way we played defensively in this game. Um, Dante Fowler after we went up early, Dante Fowler got that huge strip sack fumble and LV took right advantage. But the guy I want to talk about is Daron Bland. I know we get a tendency to always go, like, oh, Diggs, we miss Diggs and all that, and then I was like, nah, I think that Deron Bland did his job and all that. He's different from Diggs, but he's Deron Bland. He's a good, solid player. I'm not comparing to anybody in the past, but whenever we got a player that does something good, we always go, oh, he reminds me of this guy. He reminds me of that. He's a second coming of this guy. No, he's Deron Bland, and the things that I do like about him is his physicality. The way he's very cerebral the way he plays, and also he's very disciplined on the way he plays and all that. Um, I know Michael Parsons didn't have a good, like his presence was felt out there, but he didn't have that, like, those stats and all that kind of stuff. But when with the one time when Mac Jones got forced out, he threw across his body. Good, he got he got away with that time. The next time Michael Parsons is rushing, probably from pre-snap he's like, okay, there's Michael Parsons, and as soon as he felt something over there, he decided to roll out, threw across the field again, and this time deep with Deron Bland's playmaking ability and his discipline was like, oh, thank you, boom, got the touchdown, got the pick six. And here's the funny thing about that with that pick six, I think either Deron Bland is tied for first, or he probably does maybe have the most touchdowns. But it's kind of sad that our defensive player has the most touchdowns. But either that he's tied, he's either first or tied. I don't think anybody. I don't think he's behind anybody. But yeah, um, and they tried it out again. They tried to test him on the other side of the field, and he was like, "Thank you, pat my stats." So yeah, um, great to see the offensive line outside on there. So we got to move the ball up and down the field. Kind of sucks that I wish we could have poured it on a little bit more, but I was happy to see CeeDee Lamb get his first touchdown and Dak threw his first touchdown and all that. Um, Hunter Lipke, cool that he got a touchdown as a rookie, and everything. Um, One thing I will say though, like like I know we can complain about the red zone, lack of red zone touchdowns and all that. There's one thing this kind of critiquing. I wish Dak would keep the ball on a couple of those plays because I mean, two of them, like the three that I've seen, two of them, I know he could have walked in, or like there was another player in his area where he could have just gone here, and he could have just walked it in easily. Maybe there was one that was like, if Dak really hits it hard, he would have gotten the score and all that. But yeah. Um, but the main thing was is like, okay, we got control of the game. Would I have liked to see them pour it on a little bit, really, really go after it? Yes, but at the same time too, it's like, hey, we just suffered an embarrassing loss. Let's get this win, and be very disciplined, like, and get out of there and all that. If anything, I would complain about is like, there wasn't again if it wasn't for the hustle of our Tyler Hustle Biotic and this time McEwen, there's like a couple fumbles we could have easily lost and all that. So if there's something to complain about is that we've been very lucky I mean, you praise that the guys have the hustle, but at the same time, too, we've been lucky that those guys hustle the way they do, and all that to that we never turn over the ball, and all that. So yeah, next week, 49ers versus Cowboys. Like other than Washington, 49ers is just that team for me, for the rivalry. I'm not downplaying none of the other rivals and all that, but I grew up as this being one of the most meaningful rivalries out there. So hope I get to watch. I can't wait for watch it. I cannot wait. Alrighty, that's my video. Mahalo for watching. Pani all the boys. Who you with? You know who I'm with. I'm with the Dallas Cowboys.